All right. So this is just a follow-up to my other video where I had a little showcase of my Frenzy Barbarian. So I just thought I would do another video because I did get some of my settings a little better on this crappy computer I'm using to do a little bit of damage. So let's take a look again at the layout. So I'm level 88 now. Here's what I'm using. So I have Boketo set. You can see the set bonuses there. I have a pretty good slam on this. Actually, since my last video, I put a 35 ED jewel in this one just to give, I only had a Dole rune in, so a little higher damage. I can't afford a 40, 15 or anything like that. So I don't need a 15 in this though, because the IAS is based on my other weapon, which is right here, which has 2 shales to get the 60 IAS. And then a couple doles, or 3 doles, which would be nice if I could get 3 ohms, but whatever. I don't want to spend the money or spend the HRs. So I got this sword pretty cheap on the trade site. I think I paid like a mal or something, so it was really cheap. So yeah, that's kind of why I like this set, because this is kind of like a budget build. Obviously, there's better weapons for better, best in slot weapons, but these are like really fun to play with. So I found this in Dario's Visage, so I put that in. Pretty decent one, not too bad. 8 lifesteal is nice, and the extra strength is always good because that's like straight up damage with a Barb. High Lord's Wrath for the deadly strike. The resistances that I slammed on that, which is nice. It's 1 tall skills. The IAS is key for a frenzy build. War traps. So I got the ED and all that. I mean, the 15 to 25 damage, which is nice. The 35 MF is nice. I got obviously the Bokethos band, so that gives me the ED. I got the nice slam on this one for lifesteal. So I got this off of the trade site as well. I probably paid like a mal or something. Like I said, I'm not too rich. This is Nosferatu's Coil I found early season. Slammed it for faster hit recovery, which isn't really that important for this build because I believe Frenzy is not interruptible, but it's on there. So, and I have the Deadly Strike and the Lifesteal. Here's the Fortitude. I found the low rune actually, so I got pretty lucky. I found 2 high runes, really high runes. So I found a low and a cham so far. So pretty lucky and made a decent one. So really happy about that. Wisp Projector, traded for this. I actually got this for 1 HR, which is like super deal from what I could see. I already was corrupted, so I got some extra cold resist on there. But really all I cared about was having Heart of Wolverine. I didn't need 3, and I'll show you why in a bit. And then I got Laying of Hands with a sweet corrupt, self-found this one. Not a big deal, but I mean, once you corrupt enough of these, eventually you'll get a damage one. On my offhand, this is where I use the Heart of Wolverine. So I have 2 Oaths, which give me 8 Heart of Wolverine each. And those are really cheap. And if you're using this build, I don't know who wouldn't want to have Heart of Wolverine just flying around behind you. So this isn't a big MF build. Like my MF is only 69. My charms, sorry, I already showed this on my last video, but just ED. I have a couple combat ones. I don't really need. The best is the max damage ones. Sorry, not ED. And life obviously is nice. And then I traded for an Annihilus. I think I got that for like 1 HR. So pretty cheap, just for the 1 skills, the experience, and the all resist. It's pretty sweet for 1 spot. If you look at my stats, they're pretty good. Just base 52, 5600 for the 2 on the high. The attack rating is really high. Base defense is okay, 8000, not bad, right? And life 1640 and my res are all maxed out. And you can see here they are pretty high. Even with the minus 30 from this, I still have 96 fire resist. So it is a good build. I did get lucky finding most of these charms. So I don't think I traded for any of these except the Annihilus. So the 15 all res is definitely helping out. That was a pretty sweet find. And I don't even think that's too uncommon or expensive. So if you look at my Crushing Blow and all that, like I got 60 and Crushing Blow, 57 Deadly Strike. So that depends on which weapon is in first. So so for this weapon, for my main hand, it's 25 Crushing Blow, 77 Deadly Strike. And then for the other swing, it's 60 Crushing Blow, 57 Deadly Strike, 23 Life Leech on this because it's got the extra 8. IAS is where you want to be for my build. Like you got to use one of those calculators online based on which weapons you're using for a frenzy barb. But this one, I am at 155. I think I only need a 146 or something, but whatever. It's okay, a little bit over. Okay, so next, let me show you my skill tree really quick again. So I just put everything in frenzy. I put one in each of these, so I got lots of buffs, obviously. So these two give you a little bit of a bonus. Not much, not worth putting any more. And I don't swap to double swing just because I'm too lazy. I put a bunch into, or maxed out general mastery, one into natural resist, I think about 10 into iron skin. I put a couple in here, actually. I think I put 2 in here because you get the extra, like a bit of life, 10 life for every base level. So that's pretty good. And increased speed. I just put 1 because I always like walking fast. I can't teleport with this build, so I do like to go fast. I got 1 in each of these that you see with an 8. I put an extra 1 into shout, or an extra 3 maybe. So this gives you extra defense, which I like. This one here for the extra life, I got probably about 12 points in there. And battle command, we got pretty much maxed out for the 3 extra levels. Okay, so I can actually do a bit of fighting now, and I can show you guys what this build is like. So let's just go to River of Flame quick. And put my Heart of Wolverine on. You can see my Heart of Wolverine is actually level 25, which is pretty sweet. And with all that and Frenzy, I have 6,700, 7,160. So it's gone up by about like 1,500 my damage, my top end. So defense without the Merc is already at 12,000. My attack rating is already at 17,000 here. Well, that's not going to change, but that's good. And life is now over 2,000, which is where you want it, I would say anyway. So let's just do a little showcase here. Like I said, it's not the fastest build, but you know, never have enough of those. I didn't put anything into leap or anything. I didn't think that was like all that necessary. I have the Gore Riders or whatever, the ones. Oh, here's a physical immune. So this is pretty good to show because this build definitely breaks physical immune. So there's really nothing that can stop us. My Heart of Wolverine is dead, so I just put him back in. Oops. So you can see it kills pretty quick. I mean, I think at the start I had a pretty stone skin guy. Those guys give a bit of a hard time sometimes, but and when we get to Diablo, you'll see how easy it is to kill him too. Yeah, I still pick up gold. So my only mana leech is from... Here's another physical immune, so let's just, kill that guy. I don't have any mana leech because my fortitude gives me mana for damage taken, so the only time I'm low on mana is when I'm fighting those guys who actually steal it, the mana leech guys. So anyway, I'm just going to run past these guys. That's what I usually do until I get to Chaos Sanctuary. But you can see like my life is barely moving. Like it's a pretty strong build. It's very viable for hell, obviously. Like especially if you're a hardcore. If you're a hardcore player, I mean, I don't even come close to dying, and I mean, I don't think I'm killing that slowly. I think it's pretty decent. Like if you watch my life, I don't think it goes below 1900 most of the time here. And you're going to see even when I fight against Diablo, even his electricity thing there can't do really much to me. So, all right, let's just, we got a pretty strong build here, so let's use it and just rush to this part. Because these mana burn guys are just annoying as hell. All right, let's keep going here. So I use the odd potion. Don't only have to if I'm running like a map or something. But again, this isn't the fastest. I use this build mainly for key hunting because he runs so fast through all the like Halls of the Dead and all that stuff. So I run to the like the to get Isual, to get his key and stuff like that. Like this is sort of what I use him for. Plus he's really safe character. Like I said, like if you were doing hardcore, this build would be really, really good. I had a treachery armor on before, and I just found that that was all right. Like it wasn't that great. The treachery armor was low defense, which was okay. It wasn't like a problem. I just found that I didn't really need the what it was offering. I didn't really need the fade, but it is a nice cheap armor that's, you know, definitely viable too. So anyway, here's Diablo now. So I just give him a little one of those, and you can watch his life just melt. And here, I'll just take this whole brunt of that. So my Merc died. I didn't. Cares about him, though. He always dies. Loser. All right, let's see. I've never seen that before. Don't pay attention. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Nah. Yeah, keep that for crafting. All right, anyway. That's Chaos Sanctuary. Like I said, I'd say pretty fast build. Let's get him back. I like having him. Don't always need him, but I like having him around. It's like a friend. You know, nice to have friends. And here's just, you know, quick, like you could see. I don't have to use a potion because my life just comes back so fast. I easily farm like even the Thaltech with this guy. Like he's really fast getting through those dungeons because, you know, he can't teleport there. Running through the cold plains to get to Raven and all that. And that's pretty much it. So I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty fast. I'm happy with him. I could do a quick, I have a T2 map I just don't know if I'm going to get laggy, but this one's good because the monster density is only 38 just for the sake of my computer. But here's a T2 map. We'll just go in there. It's not rare, but if I have too high of monster density, I'm telling you that's going to get laggy like crazy. Even this is probably going to get laggy. This is insane. When I get the combat thing, look at this. 298,000 attack rating. I love it. Oh, I just leveled up. Yay. So we could just tank all this stuff. I mean, it's a joke. And you see my mana doesn't change at all. And like I said, it's not the fastest build. I'm going to showcase my Bone Necro. He's pretty sick. He's pretty hardcore, but this guy's slow. Just strong as hell. Really fun. Nice to try and, you know, I know it's not the fastest, but it's cool for rushing people. Nice to show like a Barb that's not always the same as every other barbarian. And like I said, definitely. Oh, I always get your large terms, guys. Always get those large terms. Don't need that. Don't need that either. Okay, so if you check out these large terms, look at this. All resist 6. Not bad, but look at this. 6 max damage. This is self-found. So don't leave those out. So anyway, that's the Frenzy Barb. Pretty good build. I like it. Fun. If you have some, like I wouldn't start off with this build.